Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of Wake Game Sleep. This is episode 6. I'm your co-host Common Sense, and I'm joined, of course, as always, by my gaming nemesis and fellow co-host Matt Barnes. Hey, Matt.
Hey Zach, how's it going? And everybody listening or watching, we have a guest speaker today. It's my buddy. You won't see him, but you might hear him in the background. It's my buddy Sweet.
Yeah!
Nice. I'm glad that there's a third of us on here. Can't see him, but for anybody watching, anyway. But if you hear somebody chiming in, it's probably him.
He's a fellow gamer too.
We'll say that.
So kinda.
Yeah.
All right, well, first things first, I do think we should talk about recent gaming news that has happened. So did you hear that Nintendo is actually suing the Trump administration over their tariffs?
I didn't hear about Nintendo, but I heard about like a whole bunch of other people. I think Costco too.
Yeah, there's like thousands of different companies, apparently. And they're all suing them and saying that the administration owes like over $200 billion in refunds because they all paid the tariffs initially.
The thing that sucks is the consumer, right? Because we're not getting that back. The companies might.
Yeah, I know. Well, you're always the financial guy, so I thought that you'd appreciate that more than anyone. But between tariffs, chip shortages, and price hikes in RAM because of AI and crap, God, it's getting expensive to be a gamer.
Yeah, let's just say I was thinking about replacing my PC because I have an Alienware that I bought like, I don't know, probably like 4 years ago now. But the prices are just insane. So that's why I switched to consoles.
Yeah, not the time to do that.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that computer prices have gone up, though?
Yeah. I've heard there's a RAM shortage, right? And
Yeah.
GPUs too. It was originally GPUs, now it's RAM too because they're all building out these data warehouses.
Yeah, exactly. I know that when the Switch 2 was originally coming out, they were saying that that might get affected, but so far they've avoided it. So thank goodness for that.
Maybe the AI that they're using all this stuff for can find out a way to make more.
More effectively, quicker.
Yeah, better material.
Other than that, though, I was reading that the PlayStation 6 actually has a anticipated release window now. Did you hear that?
I did not hear that. When?
No,
Because I just
well,
bought a PlayStation 5. I'll be mad if it's coming out already.
well, your Pro, I hear, is pretty set up. It's pretty much future-proof for now, anyway, because it can handle
Okay.
a lot more than the original, which is what I'm still running on, unfortunately. But yeah, they have a release window of late 2027, which is pretty
Okay.
nice.
That's still a little while out.
A little while, but I think mostly they're doing it to try to compete with Xbox because I heard that what's it called? That Project Helix that they're hinting about is coming out soon.
Oh, really?
So they ended up saying that they're having a 2027 release date on that. Yeah, so I'm not like a huge Xbox follower just because I don't have the console myself. But have you heard anything about Project Helix?
Not Project Helix, unless, but I did hear supposedly the next Xbox is supposed to be pretty much like a PC.
Yeah, yep, that's Project Helix. Yep.
Okay.
So it's going to be like a blend between an Xbox console and an actual PC, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
That's the
but
only
it's
thing
like
I've heard, though.
it's like you're getting to a point where it's like, why don't you just have a PC?
Yeah. Well, because they're so damn expensive. That's why, as we just went
Yeah,
over.
that's true.
But there's been quite a bit of backlash from fans of PlayStation saying that the console's coming out too soon because I don't know if you remember, but when the PlayStation 5 originally came out, that was around COVID time, and the supply was so low that it took forever for anybody to actually get the console in their hands. So I didn't get it, I think, until closer to 2022.
Oh yeah, no, I do remember that because I actually tried to buy it once and it was out
Oh,
of
did you?
stock.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was crazy. I was on
I
so
mean,
many lists.
during COVID and stuff, you needed video games.
Yeah, I know. And that was the hard time to get it, so that really sucked back then.
Yeah,
But I think personally, if you look at the history of Sony, I don't think it's too soon at all. Granted, I did have to wait a couple years, but if you look at any of Sony's releases in the past, they've always been about like 6, 7 years apart for the most part, except for that first PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. That was about 5 years. But PS1 was 95, PS2 2000, PS3 was '06. So pretty
And
consistent.
I know it sucks that because the systems are expensive and stuff. But I'm always one of those people. I like when a like new system comes out because there's usually something that like the graphics are just that much better, or there's more you can do gameplay wise. So
Right. Yeah. I mean, that's the big reason why I didn't. I usually don't get the pro models because I know that all of that tech is going to be right in the next release when they put it out. I mean, I don't know how much it's going to cost, all this crap we're talking about, but I do think that it sounds like it's going to kick ass. Your PlayStation Pro, though, currently already can run games without having to switch between performance and balanced or quality mode or whatever all those different modes are, which is
yeah,
pretty nice. I mean, have you noticed that with any games that you've played specifically?
not specifically. I haven't played actually a whole lot of games on it.
Okay, yeah.
Lately, it's been the Switch, obviously,
Hmm.
because Pokemon and well, Splatoon. But
Yep.
I think the last game. What do we normally play? Sweet
Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals. That's a good one. So, have you noticed better graphics on that?
Yeah, better than my PC.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It just feels smoother on the PlayStation versus the PC.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with my PlayStation. So, I could always use a new console, always, but I am sad that its reign is ending.
How many consoles do you have?
Well, you're borrowing one of them. I only have
What's the
two.
one?
I stick to Nintendo and
Okay,
my PlayStation mostly. I do have a few games for my Mac, but not many.
okay. I was about to say list the ones you don't have if that's shorter.
I retire the old one, so that's what I should actually display behind me. I know we were talking about that before. Just those ones that are
Yeah,
collecting dust in a cupboard anyway. What
that would
about
be
you, though?
pretty
Any
cool.
gaming news to share? Anything exciting happening in your gaming world?
Well, I started playing the new Hearthstone set because it came out. Pre-release was I think Tuesday, and
Yeah,
then next week it actually comes out. So I've been playing a lot of that.
you
Uh,
you doing awesome?
I'm doing all right. It's just weird because the only way you can play it is if you go into this like one mode, and then they cut out half the cards you can use. So it's kind of a little boring until they actually release.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
But I'm also
just a
trying to get
sneak peek right now.
yeah, I'm also trying to get some people to play Slay the Spire too, if you want to play sometime.
Oh yeah, no, I have heard about that game though, because I actually bought the first one for mobile. So the first thing I
Yep.
did was look up if they were releasing the second one on mobile, and they said not anytime soon.
Same here. Coworker told me about the game, and I played Slay the Spire, the first one, on mobile. And
Yeah, I like it,
when he
but
told me it
it
was
didn't.
out,
I didn't end up like sticking to it, which I was a little disappointed with because I hear just such rave reviews about it.
yeah, I just play it when I'm bored every now and then.
Yeah. I did see, speaking of mobile games, Ball X Pit just released on mobile too. I had
What's that?
pre-ordered that when they announced it. It's a great game, kind of like you remember that old game Brick,
No,
where
what
the
was the
ball
name?
like bounces and destroys tiles.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've played that.
This is a modernized pixel version of it, and you're like a character. Well, you can choose from a bunch of different characters, but you project different ammunition, and you can like upgrade the ammunition, and the whole point is to like when you get out of the pit to build up some community and be strong enough for the next time you go down into the pit. It's actually really addicting.
You
But now that
pre-ordered.
it's on
It's a
mobile, you
phone
should
game.
definitely
It's
check
a
it
mobile
out.
game.
Mobile, yep. I've
I've
really
never
been
actually like.
looking. lately for a portrait mode mobile game though, and not very many of those exist.
See, I don't end up playing many mobile games because they end up always being like pay to win games. Like, you get like
Yeah, those
turn
freemium games.
lottery.
Yeah,
Yeah, and I hate that stuff. I'd
yeah,
rather pay full price for a video game than sit there and get spammed.
yeah. Well, if it's not for like the fake currency in the game, then it's by ads, right? So you can't avoid it
Yeah.
one way or the other. We did just pass March 10th, though. I know that you're a little bit newer to the Nintendo world, as we might have mentioned before, but March 10th is nationally known as Mario Day. Actually, it might be globally even now. So, did you buy any Mario games since they were all discounted on the eShop?
No, I didn't. Why didn't you tell me? What
It's,
a
well,
friend, guys.
technically still going on until tomorrow, I think.
All right, well, ending the show early.
But I do have the all the Nintendo Classic games because we said that they're like available if you have the subscription. So if you have the subscription, then you should definitely play some of the classics just in celebration. Do you have a favorite Mario game though?
I used to play. Crap. It's the. I'm bad at video game names, just so you guys know. It's the one where Mario 64. It's on Nintendo 64.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely one of my favorites. Classic game.
Yeah, that's the one I played the most. I've even watched people speed rush that, which is insane.
It's well, especially with those controls.
Yeah,
Without that that directional joystick, it was real rough.
yeah.
But I would say
What
my
about
favorite
you?
is probably Super Mario World for Super Nintendo.
See, I never played Super Mario World. I don't think. No.
Oh wow, really, really missing out. Actually, you could do it if you have that online the Switch. Yeah, I would say that that one's
Oh,
probably
I
my
never
favorite.
mind. I played it. I've played it. I
Yeah,
love
that's the
those.
first one with Yoshi in it.
Yep. I'm a big fan of Yoshi.
Yeah, I know. I can't wait for him to be in the new Super Mario movie.
Yeah.
And isn't he voiced by Donald Glover too?
Oh, he is.
Such a weird
Sweet,
voice casting.
Sweet says yes.
Yeah, I was pretty happy when I saw that. I love Childish Gambino.
Oh, me too. I love his music. I listen to a lot of it. I listened to it a lot while I was in college.
Yeah, college times. Yeah,
Yep. And he even I've watched a few episodes of his one show that he had out. He was
yeah.
also in Community,
Community, is
wasn't
that the one you're talking
he?
about?
No, he had his like own actual show. Uh, I forget what that one. That one was a little more serious. But Community, yeah, I watched the hell out of Community.
Yeah, Community was great. That's what I first saw him in. But I was going to bring up that off the pod we've talked a lot about the possibility of having guests on the show, and was going to ask if you had anybody in mind to guest, but it looks like you just dragged them into
Yep.
this podcast anyway.
Listen, they broke in and
Oh
threatened.
shoot!
No,
No way.
he wanted to be on. Well, voice wise.
Kind of like half on.
Yeah.
You know what? The audio listeners will really appreciate it. I don't know about the video ones. But
He
I was
actually
gonna say that I do think that it would be good to have guests on occasionally anyway, especially when we're covering different topics. That would be useful to have that third voice in, maybe somebody with a little bit more intellect or uh, just knowledge about gaming things than we do anyway.
Oh, then
So,
it's not sweet.
oh no.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Wow, what an asshole. He's like, that's it. I'm never
Well,
coming on this show again.
listen, somebody on the show's got to be the asshole, right? That's why people love Simon Cowell, right?
Oh no, you're the Simon Cowell of this show?
I'll be the villain for tonight. All right.
Who does that make me? Am I Randy Jackson? Well, then that means Sweet's Paula Abdul?
I don't know. No, no.
You're looking,
I'll,
you're looking sweet over
I'll
there.
be Lionel Richie.
Okay, alright, so you're like modern American Idol.
Yes, modern. A little bit of throwback. Yes.
But we'll see what happens with guests on the show down the line as we discuss it more and figure more out about it. But it made me start to think about just people that would be not only good to have on the podcast, but also people who have ended up like kind of making their passions their lives. Because some of the people that came to mind are people that really have that deeper knowledge about some of these gaming areas and everything. So I just wanted to ask, do you know anybody that's made their passion their lives?
Um,
Other than you, of course, obviously. I know that you're like crazy into business, you went to college for it, and now you're working in a business, right?
I mean, but that's what a lot of people do. That's not a passion.
Just kidding.
Somewhat is using AI. That's starting to become a passion. But
How is that a passion? Everybody's going to just be living off of AI eventually.
because it's fun, just learning how to prompt it.
Don't you just type what you wanted to do?
Yeah, no, you got to type it a certain way. All right. If
Right.
you just type do
But the
this, then
smarter AI gets, the more years that this goes on, the smarter AI gets, we're not going to need to type it a specific way because they're just
oh no,
already going to know how to do it. So this learning curve that you're going through, eventually it's going to have no use whatsoever.
probably fast too because it's crazy. I used Copilot last year
Yeah.
and it was it was trash. Like I
Yeah.
told it to update I told it to update a spreadsheet with the numbers that are right in the spreadsheet, and it was like all messed up. Was in different format, like in different spots. Now I told it to do an analysis on uh, 10 million rows, and it's like, all right, let me get to work.
Wow. Yeah, it's pretty impressive just watching the leaps and bounds over the years. I mean, video is almost indistinguishable at this point, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's crazy. There's usually like one or two things you can see that's off on them, but almost
Yeah, it's getting there.
that one's actually kind of scary.
Yeah, when it gets to that point, uh, I can get really segueing from this. But have you seen the movie Mountain Men?
No, I haven't seen it. What's it about?
It's like kind of like a take on the modern world or like what the world is going to look like in a few months, but it's from the perspective of like I think four or five like really rich dudes, and they're all billionaires that own a certain industry. And there's like this whole meltdown of AI putting out videos of the fact that we're at war, and they look so hyper realistic that they are indistinguishable. And then there's this other guy that's developing an AI that's supposed to show people when other AIs are fake, I guess. It's a really interesting watch. I don't really want to give too much away because it gets crazy, especially towards the end. But I would highly recommend watching that movie. It really makes you think
Well,
just about society and where the world is going.
yeah, I'm curious because like if once it starts replacing people's jobs, what's gonna happen?
I know. Yeah, what are we all gonna do?
Podcasts.
You saw it with the Terminator movies. You know what to do.
Yeah, we've had years
We're
to
gonna have
prepare
to
for this.
we're gonna have to fight the AI.
Speaking of
Hopefully,
passions, though, I did you have any? Do you have any idea of like any formative area of your youth that you can point to as having helped to contribute to who you are as a person now in your adulthood?
um, I would actually say gaming, right? Like
Gaming. How
that's
so?
why that's why I became like a nerd where I like uh, love just being in front of a computer solving problems. Well, reviewing finances, but solving problems. Uh, so it just got me used to it, and then like gaming that addicting personality where you just fixate on something has definitely helped me there too. What about you?
Well, I think that there's probably a lot for me personally, but a little bit different than your answer. When I was a kid, I actually ended up growing up in the circus, So when I was very young, like out of the womb young, I was actually practically raised in the circus. So learned to ride an elephant before I learned to walk.
Damn.
Yeah. My father was the ringmaster and the lead clown or magician, and my mother was the elephant performer and acrobat of sorts. So all my childhood life was very much involved around the entertainment industry. So I probably credit that to being the most foundational element of my current self. I think it's taught me to kind of look on the lighter side of things because I used to do shows with my dad up until the age of like probably 12 when I was doing it seriously, but as late as 16.
How long did your parents do that, and did you travel with them?
Traveled with them when I was like up until the age of only 3 with the official circus. They were doing it before that, but then my dad ended up taking it home and doing more of like a touring thing around and doing like family parties or work parties, and then he ended up working at some restaurants and I would help at the restaurants too. So when I was 12 it was like when I got my first real job and I was going as a clown, table to table and doing magic tricks and parties for people. So I might need to cut all this out because you're making a racket over there. Anyway, so enough about my personal life.
I was
Is
muted.
that you barking or is there a dog in there? I see your mute button going on and off over and over again. But every time you unmute it, I hear a bark come out of your mouth.
Yeah, sorry guys. I can't help myself from barking tonight.
All right, I did think it would be fun this episode, though, to attempt to play another game, though. So what do you think about that?
That sounds good to me. Any chance to win? I'll take it.
All right. Well, hey, are we betting on it again, then? Sounds like we should.
What are we gonna bet?
Wait, did we end up follow? Oh, I guess I bought you a drink last time, right? I did.
You did. I forgot that you owed me that. Oh well, you only owed me it because you cheated.
I guess, yeah. You let me win. You let me win.
Yeah.
All right, so what's loser get? I liked the idea that you kind of shouted out last pod about somebody eating something on the pod.
What should it be though? That's the question.
That's a good question. Is there any food that you immediately dislike that comes to mind?
I don't like black olives or black licorice, or any olives. Period. What about you?
Like, is there a certain amount of olives or like sliced olives or just any olives?
Just any olives.
So black or green though, because they taste so different.
Yeah, I don't like.
That's bizarre though, because how can you even compare the flavors?
I just don't like olives or black
It
licorice.
has to be the green ones more so though. I can see like you getting an impression in your mind when you were young about green olives and then just being put off to olives in general. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to eat a jar of green olives.
Whoa, a jar?
A small jar, a small jar. They're so tiny anyway. Half a jar.
How many is half a jar? Is that
It'll
like?
be a small half a jar.
Can I just like do it all in one go?
Yeah, you can throw them all in your mouth if you can fit them all in your mouth. But you have to do it on the pod.
Of course. What would you do? What do you dislike? And no cheating this time.
I don't actually think I
I know.
dislike any food, but I will say that I think it's called Limburger cheese. Do you know what that is?
No.
I think that's what it's called. That it's like the smelliest cheese, and that is repulsive to smell. It smells like dirty gym socks. So I think I would have a really hard time eating that, but I'm not sure if it tastes gross. But I'm pretty adventurous when it comes to eating. When I did go to Vietnam with my wife, we had the opportunity of eating chicken feet, and I did not eat those. Because they looked very strange to be eating. So I had a hard time of even knowing where to start with them. But when I was young, I used to eat like pickled pig's feet even. So you can't really present me with anything too disgusting, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm definitely one of those people that are. I try to eat. Try to try everything, right?
Oh, that's good. Okay. Well, I wouldn't have thought that
Besides,
with your dislike for olives. So
besides olives.
that must have been
To
something
be
that
honest,
hit you in your youth.
I'm the least pickiest eater. I'll eat whatever besides olives and black licorice.
What about combining them together? Is it a thing?
Ugh, you're trying to make me throw up on the stream?
But if you have any suggestions for disgusting food, I'll be down to try anything. So you throw it at me, or even something that would be cool to watch eat on the stream.
Bull's testicle. No, I'm joking.
Well, good luck getting your hands on that. Oh, another one. When I was a kid, I think my dad got bull tongue. It was huge. He kept it in the freezer, but I didn't. I refused to eat that, so I have no idea how good that is.
I've had like shark, I think, and not anything really good.
No, no pig's feet for you when you were a kid.
No, Texas. It's Texas Roadhouse or something Longhorn. So they have the rattlesnake bites,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm hanging out with my one buddy, and this guy's one of the funniest people I know. And we go there, and he orders them, and he's like, "Yo, guys, you got to try this out. They have real rattlesnake." In them." I was just like,
Did
I'm
he
like,
actually
"What,
think
dude?"
that though?
Oh no, he 100% thought it.
No
Because
way.
when I told him, I'm like, these do not have rattlesnake in it. Because I think I googled it. And I'm like, look, and
That's awesome.
he's like, damn, I got to tell my boss.
That's pretty cool though. What is actually in them? I don't think I've ever had them before. I've
I
heard of
think it's
them.
like it's jalapeno peppers, right?
Yeah.
That's why it's called
Yeah,
rattlesnake.
jalapeno poppers specifically.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Yeah.
It's got like cheese in it, I think, or something.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. That's what I thought they were. All right, but yeah, let's kick off this game. And if you find something gross for me to eat, like I said, I'd be on board. But otherwise, half a jar of olives, and you agreed to it already, so you can't go back on it. But this is something that I mentioned briefly to you off the pod, just so we're a little bit more prepared coming to the table than we are usually. But the game would be for both of us to try and craft the best or strongest video game character team. So I don't know how well you prepared or anything, but how it works is we'll end up taking turns choosing 6 game characters or icons, and then basically the only rules with it would be that we can't repeat each other's picks.
I don't think we're gonna have much of an issue with that.
Not with only 2 people anyway. Is Sweet partaking in this?
Sweet, you hopping in?
Why not?
Okay. All right. Hopefully you can think on the ball over there because you did not prepare for this.
Hey, of course I can. Absolutely. Down for
All
whatever.
right. Love to hear it. All right. So best and strongest video game team, and then we can end up deciding who the winner is between us, and also maybe see who the audience thinks would win out of the 3 of us, or who their team is if they end up wanting to put together one of their own.
Oh, there's only one rule: you can't pick any of my guys.
Right, yeah, we know that. Oh, you mean like just ever? If I say one, it's off the table. Well, I would hope that you chose more than 6 just in case that happens.
We were supposed to choose 6? No, I'm just kidding.
But we did talk a little bit about including characters from games that appeared in movies first. So what do you think about that?
Sure.
Okay, you think that's okay? I kind of am against it. So like if a character was like, well, I don't want to give any of my choices away, so let me think of a different example.
I got one that is from a movie. I didn't think about that at first, but I do have one.
That started in a movie or started in a video game?
Started in a movie.
Really? So you think that we should do that? Oh crap!
Yeah,
that might end up messing up my choices. Okay, well, I hope that I'm prepared. Anyway, I guess I'll allow it since you're less prepared, but I'm not gonna keep cutting you slack over there, okay?
Well, we all can't prepare like you are, right, guys? This guy, not only does he do all of the work, again giving him credit, but he's got a book of notes.
So we're on the same page when we go to do it.
I just use AI to summarize it usually, guys. Just kidding.
It's just because Matt can't think for himself anymore.
Nope. Listen, I'm letting the overlords take over. All right.
Yeah, they're gonna control you. All right, before we start though, I am curious, did you have any thought process that went into it beforehand, or are you just kind of winging it at this point?
No, I actually have a list, like an actual list. We're in Word.
Yep, I believe I can do this too.
Okay, all right. My own mindset was basically just trying to choose characters that I thought could counter your potential characters. So I'm hoping that I did a decent job with that anyway. But I ended up having a slightly larger pool just in case you ended up taking my guys. And I wish I ended up having a larger one now. That's sweet, isn't it? Especially.
Quick question though: do
Yeah.
animated movies count?
Yeah, it's a movie.
Well, I would have said no characters that originated in movies, but Matt is saying that characters from movies are okay. So what do
Yeah,
you
it should
think?
be.
I'm down.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna really regret putting my list together.
I only have one that played in a movie first, I believe. So
Yeah, well, I think I would only throw in one more. I just not sure who to switch out now. All right,
Maybe
so
two.
are you ready?
Yep.
All right, Matt, you can kick us off. Who is your number one pick for best gaming character team draft?
I'm gonna go with Kirby. I feel like we're doing like a NFL draft fantasy draft right here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it's supposed to be.
I'm gonna go with Kirby for two reasons. First of all, this is one of the rest of my list is not AI picked, but this one is AI picked. I saw
I picked
it's an
Matt.
AI. And
You're
I'm like,
killing me.
yes,
I just
this
want
is
everybody to know that the only thing that we use AI for mostly in this podcast are to help out with some of the image creations. I did not say that we could create any of our script with AI, any of the words that we're saying to you guys.
whoa. That's the only character that I used AI for, but I agreed with it because Kirby is amazing. He can have any power.
Yeah, actually, he was one of my runners up in case one of mine was chosen because, yeah, he could just do anything practically. So, if nothing else, he could at least defend against that same character type. Great choice.
Yeah.
Hands down, great choice.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
AI told me so.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to count it because of the AI choice, but whatever. All right, sweet. What about you?
I'm gonna go with Mewtwo from Detective Pikachu and Pokemon the first movie.
Good choice.
Nice.
Solid
That's
choice.
a great choice.
Mewtwo's
Okay.
off the board.
Yeah, Mewtwo's off the board. Cross it off if you had him. All right, my first choice, and I thought a bit about it, but I think that I'm going to go with a man that has conquered Greece. He's ended up moving on and conquered Norse mythology. It is the god of Sparta himself, Kratos.
Whoa! I said no picking guys on my list. No, go ahead. Sorry. Damn you.
Good. I'm glad that I took one off of your AI list over.
Listen, I even bought the Magic the Gathering. What is it? Well, I have the Magic the Gathering cards of him.
Of God of War?
Yeah,
They have a God of War Magic the Gathering set? I didn't even know that.
not a set. It was that once I forget the name of it right now. It's the ones like they make some and then they release them. Secret Lair.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it was a Secret Lair release, and I bought it.
All right, well, it's right back to you, man. Unless we
No.
wanted to do like,
Oh, sweet, right? Or
well,
Oh, it
we
should
can do
be-
that.
Oh,
Just
it's you,
what
man.
is that called? Where you like go
I want
down the
Snake.
list? What?
The
Snake,
snake
yeah. We
draft.
could do a snake draft, or we can do just in order again. What do you guys want?
Sweet wants me. I'm gonna have to go with Jack Skeleton.
See, this is why I didn't want movie people in this list. Because that could have potentially been a different draft altogether.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! It's my only one. I love the guy. I love that movie. I watched so much when I was young, and then in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, okay, great character in Kingdom Hearts. I really liked playing with him. I of course put him on my team whenever I got to that level in Kingdom Hearts. But what good would he do on like a team? I can't imagine.
Well, you need one guy that's just standing there looking like badass. All right.
Ah, so it's for the intimidation factor.
Yep. Yep.
Okay,
Who wants to
all
mess
right.
with somebody who has a skull as a head?
That's true. No, and we did talk about stop motion in the past, but I do love that movie, so I can't really fault you too much.
Plus, we need somebody to sing and raise the morale.
It's true. Yeah. Boost us up before whatever wars we're getting into. I think they're with each other.
Yep.
All right, sweet. You're next.
I'm gonna go with Shadow the Hedgehog and Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
That's
That is
Decent choice.
great.
Can you put your phone down and stop looking on AI? No.
You're the one who's been encouraging it the whole damn episode.
For my number 2 pick, I'm going to choose a man that has been reincarnated several times. Really difficult to keep this guy down. Through generation after generation, just comes back to, in many different forms, to squash Link's ass. It is Ganondorf. And I chose him because he has so many different versions of himself, like Calamity Ganon. I do think that one would be the one that I would choose if I had to choose one form of Ganon to fight with my team, or the one from Ocarina of Time. But I'll take any of them.
I would say good choice, but I don't know. Oh no, I know. I actually do know who it is.
You know Ganondorf, because he's in,
Yeah, I do.
at least in Smash Bros. You had to have at least seen him in that, right?
Yep. That's where I know him from.
Yeah, I knew it. All right, well, we are turning back to you, man. So what is your number 3 pick?
Sub-Zero.
Ooh,
I
good
loved
choice.
Sub-Zero when I was young. Like he was definitely my favorite person from Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah, not him or Scorpion? You would choose him?
I do like Scorpion too, but yeah, no, I love Sub-Zero. Come on, who doesn't like hearing "Get over here"?
Yeah, well, Scorpion. I know that back B button. That was my best friend on the console. All right, great choice, and can stop enemies in their tracks quite literally. So yeah, another good one. All right, sweet.
watch
Back
out
to
for a
you.
bucket of
Who's
water.
your number 3 pick?
All right, I'm going to go with a controversial pick from your previous episode that you bitched about the movie a little bit. Hence,
Okay.
I know what I'm watching. It is one of my favorite series of all time for video games, and I'm going to go with Nathan Drake from Uncharted.
Nice choice. And very topical, right on brand with the last episode. So what was our inaccurate take? Let me hear it.
No, I believe that you are correct, and I just think that they really didn't know what the hell that they were doing. You know,
So
lying
you
is-
are actually agreeing with that. Okay.
I am supportive with your take. That's why I say it's a little bit controversial because it's a love-hate relationship. The
Yeah.
movie was bad. However, the series is absolutely fantastic.
Yep.
You know, a little bit of the feather on the cap for the whole series for Naughty Dog with all 4 Uncharted and The Lost Legacy. So good for them.
Yeah, I really
Amazing-
loved the 4th
amazing
one
franchise.
too. What was that last part?
I said amazing franchise.
Yeah, incredible franchise. I especially really loved the first 2 games because I felt like those ones really focused on like some mythological aspect happening from them, and then they kind of fell off
Absolutely.
in the 3rd one all of a sudden. So I was really bummed out
Yeah.
when the 4th one didn't return to it personally, but I loved the
Yeah.
surprise ending of 1 and 2.
The 4th is an emotional masterpiece, and then they added the ending, you know, along with a little bit of addition with the Lost Legacy, but it
Mhm.
pretty much kicked ass. And the only thing that just probably is bittersweet with 4 is because the way that they left it off. I'm one of those people that are waiting whenever they do have at the AVNs or just making sure whenever video games are announced, if they're ever going to be like an Uncharted 5. Like I consider Lost Legacy like 4.5, but
it was
if
several.
5, I'm getting it the day that it comes out.
Yeah, definitely. Me too. I don't know if you remember a couple state of plays ago. It might have been like 3 state of plays at this point, but they were rumored to announce something with Uncharted 5 and have it be like his daughter or something that's going to take over the helm. But it never ended up being announced.
Yes, I did hear that, and I think that they're just waiting to see. Because, again, it's just, with Naughty Dog, just like with Rockstar, they can take their sweet-ass time regarding with games, and I know that people are getting really impatient with GTA 6. Like, am I going to get married, or is GTA 6 going to come out? Is my Social Security going to happen first regarding with getting my Social Security check, or is GTA 6 going to come out? If you have 2 of the top 5 selling games of all time, pardon my language, you can put your dick on the table with GTA 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. So, of course, they're going to take their time.
Yeah, but exactly. Again, they know they have a win, right?
But that's the thing. Like, I'd rather have I want to play GTA 6, but I'd rather have them take their time putting it out because I hate when there is bugs in a game.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Or and you can't even play it.
And it's the same thing goes with Naughty Dog. Like, the first thing that when you think of Naughty Dog, of how they started, was Crash Bandicoot. So they had that. 1, 2, 3. And I played the first 3 to death on PlayStation. Then when they went to newer systems, they're like, okay, so we need something new. That's when they whipped out Uncharted. And that carried it for another 10 years. So, I mean, just like with them, what's the following one that they do after Uncharted? Guess what? You have The Last of Us, which is now this mega whole universe of just 2 wonderful games. And not on top of the fact that it's like one of the top 5 HBO streamed, things that they have regarding my apologies for not just, doing the right terminology. But when you have all that, just like with Rockstar, please take your time. I mean, you've done so much with the video game community.
Make that masterpiece.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Yeah.
And you'll continue to get rewarded. People still buy GTA 5 online, right? All the time.
Yeah. Speaking of Naughty Dog games, though, Sweet, are you excited for Intergalactic: The Heretic Prophet?
The thing about it is that how long are we going to wait for it?
Yeah.
And then also for the fact of, I go for the things where it's like, is it going to be good or is it all hype? And I'm just like, wait and see, hear the reviews. You'll see 5,000 people that, including people from like IGN and everyone on YouTube giving reviews and stuff like that. I'm a wait and see approach first. So
no, I think that's a good thing. I wish that we saw more gameplay.
Yes. Yeah. My apologies. Continue with the draft.
Oh no, you're good. I kind of ended up.
That's what the show's about.
Yeah, right.
I'm not putting the dick on the table. I mean, this is your guys. This is your guys' podcast.
No, anybody who has a passion for video games.
Of course I do.
This is their podcast.
And plus, you're the guest today, especially. So.
I appreciate being the guest. Yeah.
All right, well, for my third pick, I'm going to choose a purely unstoppable being, monstrous, some might say, has also died many times, and still comes back to reign. It is Bowser. Can't keep a good guy down, right? There's even
not a bad choice. Not a bad
dry Bowser now.
Is it Jack Black Bowser?
Oh, of course, yeah. It has to be Jack Black, because then he's going to kick more ass.
I love the Peaches song by him.
Yeah, that was so funny.
Oh my gosh. I literally listened to that song like probably on repeat for like a week.
All right, well, that's just sad, I think.
I'm a big Jack Black fan, all right?
Yeah.
This is the greatest song in the world by him.
Oh yeah, I thought you were going to tell me what the greatest song in the world by him was, but you
Well,
literally
this
meant
isn't it. It's just a tribute.
that. All right, well, Matt, back to you. Who's pick number
All right.
4?
These next two, you guys are gonna be like, "What the hell?" Or you might not know who they are. But this is actually a bad guy. You don't actually get to play as him in the video game he's in. It's Ragnaros. He was the first like big raid in World of Warcraft's final boss, and he's also in Hearthstone and stuff like that. So I had to pick a few guys from WoW. I mean, playing the game for 20 something years, but he's just badass. He was massive and
awesome. All right, well, no, I can't fault you on that. I might not be overly familiar with the character, so I do have to look him up quickly. But if he can kick ass, then I believe you.
listen,
And I'm sure that there are listeners who are more of the WoW gamers than myself. But
Hey, it was a 40-man raid, so it takes a lot to take him down.
wow, well, he does look freaking badass, that's for sure. All right, good pick.
Sweet up next.
Sweet. Who's your next?
All right, so I have the powers with Shadow and Mewtwo. I have the tactician, the planner with Nathan Drake.
Okay,
Now
so wow, I like this.
Now I need stealth, and this is where Barnes, he has a good idea of where I'm going. And that is, this game series is my bloodline. I've played from the beginning
I know where
all the
going.
way to the current one. And the movie adaptation is not a character that is within the gaming series, but they did a movie, and you can use his costumes in the games, and that is Aguilar from Assassin's Creed.
And he's off the board.
And he's off the board. Nice. All right, good choice. Good choice. I'm glad that somebody has an Assassin's Creed character in there.
Not a bad choice. Let's hear your choice now, Zach.
All right, number 4. Well, this is where I started getting a little bit rough with my choices because there's so many good ones, and there's only 2 slots left oh no, 3 slots left for me. But I have to go with a personal classic favorite of mine, and what that classic favorite was, I was kind of torn between a couple. But I'm going with Jack from Jak and Daxter. But specifically Jack from either Jak 2 or Jak 3, where he has that rage mode. But another Naughty Dog game.
Yeah.
Did you play those, Sweet?
Very underrated. Yep.
Yeah.
I actually played the hell out of this game.
Did you?
Yeah, Jak and Daxter.
Oh, yeah.
The first one, probably, right?
I think I played like 2 of them, at least.
Awesome. Yeah, Jak 2 was like basically GTA in that world.
Yes, it was.
It was so amazing. I love that game. I was really hoping that they would end up remastering it, but never ended up coming.
Not yet.
Not yet, anyway.
Eventually, they will want to make a dime, and they will.
That's true. I don't know if Naughty Dog's ever going to be in a mode of desperation, but I can see them remaking it just for the heck of it. It's pretty disappointing, though. I think I mentioned in a previous episode that Blue Point is gone. Or maybe not on the pod, but I definitely posted something about it. But that Blue Point is no longer a thing. Sony ended up closing the studio, which sucks because they just recently bought them. But Blue Point was the company that was doing a ton of remakes. So they did Shadow of the Colossus, which I was going to choose a character from that. But I would love if Blue Point came along to do a Jak and Daxter thing, but no more. They can't do it. All these studios closing down, though.
Closing down shop. Don't worry.
Or getting rid of half of their employees because of AI.
Because it's going to make all the games now.
What do we have? 2 picks left?
2 picks left. Yeah, and we are swinging back to Matt.
They're not taken.
Matt, number 4.
So next on my list.
Or no, number 5. It is number 5.
Cloud.
Great one. That's one that I was gonna choose too. He was on my people that are on my second tier list. He didn't actually make it, but He was really close to making it. Great choice, especially because he can use his magic or his giant ass sword.
Yep. I actually another set I bought for Magic. I got I think the rarest card I got from that set though was like Buster Sword or something like that. Nothing amazing.
All right, sweet. Back to you. Who's your fifth pick?
Choosing a pick of a good representation of a movie that everyone loves with video games. It was huge a couple of years ago, and that is Ready Player One. And this character made a cameo, and that character is Mega Man.
Nice choice. Another one that was on my will substitute for if I needed to call in an outer person, but really close to making my list as well. And that makes me a little bit nervous actually about my last couple of picks.
You don't have to worry for me.
Nah, I think I could take your team already, actually, with just the guys I selected.
What? I mean, you don't have to worry about me picking any of your guys, but All
right, my next pick is a man. It's very difficult to keep this guy down, but he's not one that regens, but mostly because he just has unlimited capabilities, and even something as minute as his skills in a game of cards, specifically the card game Gwent. This guy is Geralt from The Witcher.
Predictable.
Yeah, I know. It's the one that I was questioning because of the predictability, but how can you have a list like this and not include him?
True. I get that.
I really thought because he was so late in my list and I had potentials to trade out for that you were going to call him first.
No. I had to do I had to do a WoW one, so.
Yeah.
My next choice is my cat Salem.
He's not a contender. I'm sorry, you can't choose him. He already steals too much of our attention from his private Instagram that he has.
Yeah.
Who's your next pick, though? Last pick. Who are you rounding out this solid team with?
I am going to round out this solemn team with...
Solemn? Oh, you guys are sad over there?
Yeah.
Because we're going to kill you?
I have to pick Thrall from World of Warcraft.
Wow, another World of Warcraft character. Man, people are going to think that that's the only game you know.
Well, I play World of Warcraft. I played Warcraft. I play Hearthstone. It's like every game I play.
Yeah. So you're only seeing those characters at this point.
Plus, I mean, this guy's badass. He saves the world over and over again, and he doesn't want any credit.
Hey, just because I don't know too much about him doesn't mean it's a bad choice. I'm sure people would agree with you. Solid choices from WoW.
Plus, now you don't know. It makes this thing of mystery, right? Like, if your characters go to attack mine, they don't know who the hell they are.
It's true, yeah. Never even heard of them before.
They might underestimate them now.
All right, well, good, solid last person to round it out with. I'll have to read about both of those characters that you mentioned. All right, sweet. Who are you rounding out your crew with?
I am hyping this person up, and I'm glad he's available. So I have my power players with Mewtwo and Shadow. I have my tactician and planner with Nathan Drake.
Oh, yeah.
I have my adapter with Mega Man. I have my hidden blade with Assassin's Creed. So my last one is an underdog who has saved multiple worlds and universes, who's been rivaled with Jack and Dexter because they have video games going out at the same time.
Let this guy go.
Who has his own movie, who is a Lombax, if you know where I'm going, and that is Ratchet from Ratchet and Clank.
Oh, I love Ratchet and Clank.
Wow, I have to applaud that pick. That is a solid pick. Way better than whoever Ragnaros is.
Whoa, chill.
Did you end up playing Rifts Apart?
Absolutely amazing game.
Yeah, I never
It
got to
felt a
play
little
it, but I
short.
played
I
so
felt
many of
like it
the old
deserves a
ones.
DLC, but it's great.
Yeah, the
It is.
graphics were absolutely awesome looking with that.
It is.
And
Absolutely.
yeah, the just going through the rifts looks so cool.
My favorite one out of all of them still, what is it? Ratchet and Clank. What is it? A crack in time? A rift in time? My apologies for not
No, I
knowing
think
the
I think
difference.
it's a rift, right? A rift in time.
Rift in time.
I think.
That's my favorite one. That and the most like overutilized, overpowered gun is always reimagined in the new game, and that is a Rhino, which is a rip you a new one. So I always try to get that as fast as possible. But yeah.
That's awesome. Did you end up playing the remake of the first game?
Yep.
Yeah, I
Love
thought
it.
they did really well with that.
Yes, they did. I still love it, but going commando has more of a fond memory regarding myself.
Right,
Yes.
yeah. No, great choice. Great way of rounding out your team. Definitely applaud that. All right, my last pick, and again, very torn about this one, but since nobody else called him, I was thinking about a good number 6 of like being Spyro just because he's been around the park, but I ended up saying no, can't have somebody too simplistic like that. I need another gunman on my team. Yes, Jack is great, but who else is a significantly amazing gunman? And I am gonna go with Dante from Devil May Cry.
All right, come on. Now you're using AI. That was literally one of the top ones on AI.
Dante is so good. What do you mean? I didn't look
I'm
at
not
AI
saying
once.
it's
I
not a
love
good
those games.
I'm not saying it's not a good choice, but I'm just saying.
And he has that like devil trigger mode. It's even better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even I played some Dante.
Yeah. I actually
I agree with
once they
that,
put
but I
those
would probably
games on
go with
Switch,
Virgil
I
over Dante.
rebought them. What would you say over there?
I said I agree. Dante is fantastic. I just have a little more love with Virgil.
Yeah, well, true, but I kind of have like a love-hate relationship because of Devil May Cry 3.
I understand. Yep.
Well, solid cruise, guys. Thank you for playing along and making solid picks as well. But just to review the teams one last time, Matt, your team was Kirby, Jack Skellington, Sub Zero, Ragnaros, Cloud, and Thrall. Did I pronounce those World of Warcraft names correctly?
Yep, you did.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm just throwing out there. I have almost every element on my team too. But
You do. Yeah, I'll give you that. But then again, Cloud can do several elements himself.
true.
Sweet, your crew was Mewtwo, Shadow the Hedgehog, Nathan Drake, Aguilar, Mega Man, and Ratchet.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that is a good one. That one's really hard to compete with. My crew is Kratos, Ganondorf, Bowser, Jack, Geralt, and Dante. So if anybody's listening to this, please just let us know who you think put together the better team and also who you might have on your team if you were to craft this. No taking our characters, though.
Hopefully, it's a whole bunch of World of Warcraft fans.
Yeah, watch. It's just only Warcraft. That would be pretty impressive. All right, well, anything to add to that or any ideas for next games maybe down the road?
No, but when you post this, put in the caption or whatever, hashtag World of Warcraft. Just
okay, just so it can attract more viewers.
You gotta get that view.
Yeah.
More people will be on your side when they watch it.
Yeah.
For our comment leavers out there. All right, well, we're getting to that hour mark, so I think that about does it for us. Where can everyone find us, Matt?
I don't have that pulled up right now.
All right, well, I'll take it. All right. You can find us on YouTube at Wake Game Sleep Podcast and at Wake Game Sleep on Apple, Spotify, or wherever else you listen to podcasts. We also try to post our clips and shorts regularly on social media, so please be sure to also like, follow, and subscribe, or just pass us along by word of mouth. But anything you want to say to everybody? Sweet, Matt? Sweet. They don't know when the next time they'll see you anyway, so you might want to say goodbye at least.
I'll just drop in like a son of a gun. You don't know when I'm going to be here next time. Same bad time, same bad channel. Later, guys.
Well, thank you. All right, this has been another episode.
I think somebody's going to take my job. Hop in, Sweet.
Very soon, actually. At this rate. Goodbye.
How about this? I'll just be the person because he doesn't want to be on camera, and I'll just try to mouth what he's saying.
Yeah, you move your lips to what he's saying.
Yeah.
All right, have a good night, everyone. See ya.
Take care.
Have a nice night, man.